Yo, let me see. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening. What did I do? No, what did I do? Okay, let me check my controller battery life. All right, we're good. Give me a second. All right. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome to this video. It'll be a live stream. Turn it into a video. It'll be a long live stream, a decently long live stream or whatever. But here, trying to give you some methods on how to level up your tactical rifles. And so we're inching closer and closer to getting the Carve point two to level 50. I believe it's my last tactical rifle. And then I'll start my light machine gun category. Um, Let me just make sure, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's the last one. I still have to max out my DMR 14, but that'll be happening over time. Um, as far as and I'll come out with like I'll definitely come out with I'll come out with some like camo, like how to, stuff like that. But this part is always the easiest. We just need to get it to level 50. So to get it to level 50 the fastest, we're probably going to run one game of Outbreak, and then we're going to go back into our method and get in the rest of those camos for that weapon. And then we're gonna move on to the light machine guns. I still have a couple more to do with the snipers and stuff like that, but we'll get it done. And just, but I should have like deemed this like part two, like part two. It's kind of like a part two in a way, or like an update or a continuation. But like I said, I definitely have like some custom classes for you guys for these Cold War zombies and stuff, and then that way you guys will have like a whole lot of good stuff going on. Let me see. So let's go ahead into this endless outbreak. This is not weapon XP. This is a double XP token. It's just a normal double XP token. I mean, I could go for it. Let's see. Tomahawk at long range. No, we don't want to do that. 25 with a napalm support. Kill 25 enemies while they are stunned by a stun grenade. That can happen. Bow hunter, combat bow. No, that's more than likely won't happen. Popcorn, earn 5 popcorn medals. Kill 3 or more enemies with a frag. I could do that, but they just joined me in, so we'll see what happens. I could probably get like 2 of them done this game and then like get another one done like the next time. But I'll be pretty much done with the tactical rifles. Then I get to move on to the light machine guns. I think the um, light machine guns. I wonder if they might actually be a little bit easier. It might be a bit easier to get done. Then I'll just give you guys like generic, like helpful information. Oh, wait. What was that? What was that? Wait, what happened? Oh, there you go. I knew I seen something. All right, so now that we're here, we're going for. I think we got all our headshots. I think we do. I think we got all our headshots done. Like our crit hit kills. I could be wrong though. But since we got a total, you want to try to get a total of like 4 in your outbreak game. We only got 3. It look like people are dismissing Cold War for the most part. I don't really get too many games. It's like a full set of 4 in outbreak, which is insane. This is an amazing game in my opinion. So me, I wouldn't understand it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Like a stun. Dang, he took it. Dang, dang. There's still more coming. Yeah. Okay, so crit hit kills give you the most XP, and we're trying to level up the weapon itself. Awesome. We get some armor. It's gotta be a. Oh yeah, he's over here then. Oh, he's back that way. This MP5. Not bad for a secondary. There's that. Let's see what else can I do. Gotta try to get these kills when we get these stun grenades. Some guys over here. Um, be best if I just hop on the vehicle. Go to like the back of the ship. And we got a couple frags. MP5 is a better rarity, so I'm gonna just keep that. I'll take a stun grenade. Because we need the stun grenade kills anyway. They just stun shit. Look at these fools. It's alright, because we over there now. And it's done. Man's done jumped in the water. We did manage to make some really, really ugly zombies in 2020 or 2019, you could say. Sweet cola, I take sweet cola for sure. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Walk out, let them come. Let them come. And get the eye level. Oh, I want that. Dang. Gotta wait. I'm going another route. Not what we want. Anything else in here? Anything else in here? It don't look like it. Let me move this. Let me move this out of the way. All right, we got 6K. So I'm gonna go for make my survivability easier. I'm gonna go for some Juggernaut. So let's go ahead and grab some Juggernaut, and we'll work on getting like quick revive too. It's already marked. Oh shoot, forgot about that. In here. How much for 3,500 for quick revive? Okay. Oh, we started eliminate as well. So they started eliminate in the dragon. It's crazy, but okay. Well, I guess I'll go to eliminate because that's like the main objective. So don't want to fail that. I don't think it's a time limit on it on eliminate that I know of. I don't think there's a time limit. All right, carb is at 49. Really good. Let's see if we can start getting some more popcorn kills. Let's see if we can get some popcorn kills in here somewhere. Okay, so eliminate target is done. May not be too much left for us to do in this first world. We could start challenges, but I don't see any zombies yet. Let's see if some like respawn. If some zombies respawn, that'll be good. All right, we got 8K. Let's go and get quicker ride. That's a bullfrog. I thought I grappled, but I guess I didn't. And this is gonna help us out early on, so we can see all the crystals and stuff. We can find extra salvage lying around that help us get the rarity of the weapon up, help us upgrade it. Beacons over here, so it's a couple zombies, but ain't really too much for us to do here. But we do have 4 players in the game now, so the XP that you get towards your weapons is actually going to be multiplied. Gonna be a higher multiplier for XP towards your or weapon XP. A lot of people should know that by now, for these for Cold War, but some people still to this day probably don't know, and this could be helpful for like returning players just to get the refreshing in their memory, and just for like other players that are new to the game. If they're new to the game, they can start tuning into my live streams, or they can start tuning into the videos and clips that I do create here. And like I said, I can't wait till I'm actually absolutely done with all my weapons in the game in the zombies mode. That way, I can give you guys class setups. If you guys want me to venture over into the multiplayer side of things, I can also do that as well. As of right now, I'm pretty locked in into zombies though, so I don't plan on doing any multiplayer activities anytime soon. But you can still request it, and that'll motivate me to, you know, to push out more timely content for what you guys want to see. So, but yeah, just let it be known. And again, if you have any other methods that I don't mention, then you can definitely. Um, oh, that's crazy. I like how it turns green. But yeah, if I don't mention any of those, if you have any more helpful or even better, more effective methods, in your opinion, please let it be known in the comments, and we can address the comments together. Because there's some things that I may not know or I may not have come across, and it'll be very helpful even to myself in being more effective, so that I can get to more aspects of the game and more content in general. What the heck? Where did you come from, big boy? Dang, he's probably gonna kill me. All right. So it's just best to clear like all of the zombies that you could possibly get shots in on. Always go for crit hit kills because they're more effective in wasting the enemies and killing the enemies, and they also give you more XP in general. I think across the board, maybe. Where is it? I think it's up top. Ah, here it is. Is it really on here? It's saying it's on. This side. Past it, but it should be around this area. Now I'm seeing up. Now I'm on the right level. On this floor. Hello?
Hey, son.
Hey, there.
You taking care of Deuce?
Yeah.
He ain't paid house no area.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. All right, just checking on. I seem like you on.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right. Yeah, I don't really see where it could be. Whatever. Let's just get out of here. Uh. Hello?
Hey, did you feed him yet?
Yeah, he ate.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right then. All right,
Yeah.
bye. I ain't know for sure you know how to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Starting to hate armored zombies, man. Let's go ahead and get another. Let's go ahead and get a dead shot because these armored zombies are a problem right now. I need a higher, like, grade. But yeah, I can definitely see these armored zombies gonna be an issue. Somebody got here in an aura. A grenade. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he could revive him, but I was gonna go and see what I could have done to help out. Somebody got a ray gun. Nice. That must be nice. and self-revive. It's still spawning right now, so we could technically go for like challenges and stuff. Damn, man. I hate them hellhounds. Hellhounds and plague hounds are annoying. Alright, so let's take some looks around in a couple of buildings to see if we can get some more extra salvage that we have probably not explored up until this point. And that's what our depth perception is going to help us out with. Okay, so I think I've been in here before. That building. And usually it's got a nice little distance that you can see. There we go. Wow. Stamina. Free perk, nice. M16. Molotov is better, but I do need popcorn kills, so that's why I'm gonna stick with the frags. Yeah, matter of fact, let me see. While I'm over here, can I get more armor? Let's see. It don't look like it. Nope. Need a little bit more. Yeah, somebody over there got a ray gun anyway. But I think they're using a tank. They could be using a tank or a grenade launcher. You can honestly, at this level, you could probably use a knife and get it done. Upgrade a knife. AK-47. I'd definitely take an AK-47 over the M16. This one look like it might be packed. Since it's packed, I'm gonna take it. It's packed. Shit. That way I ain't gotta pack it. Yeah, this ain't packed, so I'm not taking it. Mm. Why you blowing up the car, weirdo? Oh yeah, this is what we want right here. This is one of the many challenges that you definitely want to see. Now we got our carve to 50. Now we pretty much don't need this game mode. We can actually just go as far as they want us to go. Get you a nice backup weapon and just do what you want. I can honestly start on my light machine gun, so I can start picking up light machine guns and starting on the light machine guns now, since that is the last tactical rifle. And why I'm so confident in putting a carve down, you'll pretty much see with my other method. Once we get out of this game, just how quickly I can go after the very last camo um, needed for that tactical rifle, which will be conviction, and how quickly we can get that done in like one sitting or one game. And it's really honestly without perks. You guys seen it before if you watched part one. I'm pretty sure a lot of other YouTubers have covered it in the past, so it's not nothing completely new. It's not some new method or anything like that. But it rules to be very effective, and that's why I want to get you the most effective and fastest ways to level up. Is what this is titled. So we want to max out these weapons as quickly as possible because there's so many weapons in Cold War to max out. To try to get your Dark Ether. So I think we've even already gotten the Pack-a-Punch skills. I don't want to get that, so gotta be careful with my routes to not run into that. But somebody probably gonna go get it. Yeah, not knowing the significance of having the zombies to keep coming in. Thankfully, this little mini challenge, it seems like it overruled the nuke, though. Let's see what we got now. Still need some more. Probably just need to upgrade worlds, honestly. But instead of putting any more into this card, like I said, I'm gonna start going for our light machine guns, since I know that's what I'll be interested in farming up next or leveling up next. These guys going down like crazy. They need to go get some. They need to go get some perks or something. Get some perks or some stamina up, some movement. Let me see if I can go possibly spin the mystery box and see if I can get me a light machine gun. Actually, Mm, I don't know. Maybe I should just look around on the map. Some of these gun locations. I ain't gonna lie, we in World 2 and I already low key want to exfil. Just to get out of here. I feel like I feel like they would exfil too, which is crazy. I feel like they would. Oh man, how bad are these guys, bro? Got a ray gun and stuff, bro. Shouldn't even have to be doing all this. We just disconnect. I mean, if we fully disconnect, that's fine. I pretty much got the progress that I was looking to get out of this outbreak run anyway, so All right, that be it. All right, armor 3 we have. We'll wait till we get to other worlds for like legendary light machine guns. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask them if they don't mind me exfilling, and I'm gonna get something just in case they do allow me to exfil. Um, Dang, I wanted that chopper gunner. Cost too much though. Let me see. But sure though, sure. I'll keep going. It doesn't matter. Start working on my light machine guns. There's four of us in. But this goes twice as fast. It definitely goes twice as fast when you have like the actual double weapon XP tokens active. So if you do have those, this will definitely help this method be so much more effective. Really any method, but this method you'll definitely see the progress like crazy. If you were to consider that, yeah, you consider adding that to your method, you'll be good. I still gotta get some popcorn kills from. It's kind of cool. Everybody kind of moving as a unit. I think these zombies just disappeared. No, no, they didn't. I thought they did. All right, let me be on the lookout for any like machine guns that do drop from like bosses that we defeat, like special bosses that are on walls. Let me see. This is a snipe. Ooh, that ain't bad. And I still gotta work on sniping too, so I gotta consider. Yes, sir. Flamethrower. It's gonna definitely come in handy. Hold on. Might get rid of order pretty quickly too. Dang. But yeah, at this point they probably got a pack 3 ray gun, so it just makes sense. Aether tools. Damn, that's crazy, yo. Get the M60 Aether tool. Yeah, that's crazy. And I don't know what this camera is, but I like this camera. Let me see. What does it say? Assault rifle kills is crazy. They're making this last longer than it's supposed to be honest. And so M60 is gonna be our first packed weapon, or our first max light machine gun. You see over here is quite a bit of zombies over here, so I'm gonna see if I can get some popcorn kills. Yes, sir. Oh, it's two of them. Oh no. My God doesn't want to die. I'm thinking about this guy. Anybody gonna revive this guy? They always going down. And I don't know if I can get there in time. Thank you. Wow, look what we got in here. Grapples, we good on that. Let's take a look around here. Nothing to see. Go outside. I'm 60 here. Same rarity. And I don't want to pack the M60 yet because I feel like in the later worlds, I'm just gonna just so happen to run into a legendary M60. So we're gonna run over to the anomaly along the way. Oh, wait, what? That look like intel. Oh, got some intel. We got a bike. Nah, pop. Elemental pop. That's crazy. But you guys can kind of see how fast we level up. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see if anyone makes it. I'll wait to get like a better rarity of this. But really, it's any light machine right now. Then they left the game. You know, somebody did. Well, yeah, me personally, I'm definitely gonna try to exfil after this objective. I feel like I'll be just more productive. Grenade. Okay, that's order. There's order over there. Let's see, what's the best thing that we can do? Go to the mystery box. Wow. A Rye. That's just crazy. You know what? It is what it is. That's crazy. Damn, I love the ray gun. Y'all don't understand. I absolutely love the ray gun. But I already packed the right case. Yeah, I normally don't friend too many people, but he seemed like someone worthy of a partnership, possibly on this game. So why not, right? But let's go ahead and get this conviction camo, right, for the carve. We're gonna go after the conviction camo for the carve, and this is how you get conviction in what should be one match. So what you do is you go to solo, go to Forsaken, you stay in the same room. We're not gonna get assault rifle kill, so let's go ahead and pull that away and get some popcorn kills. Bow Hunter, Firestarter, Napalm. No, not Napalm. I think it's two of them that we can complete though. We could do at least like two of those, and then we'll go back into the others. But I think we could do popcorn and stun or dizzy, whatever dizzy is. Ugh. And you could try two different methods. You can go with Ring of Fire for more damage, or you can go with Aether Shroud so that you can stay undetected. And then this always just the Rampage Inducer just always helps with the progression of how quickly you get this camo done. Now you have to be a little bit more experienced using the Rampage Inducer. It makes them more aggressive. It makes them faster, and I believe they do a bit more damage to you per hit. So you have to be very, very careful. Want to round them up, get them in a line, and then what I do once they're nicely rounded up is I just go over there and turn the Rampage Inducer off. Once I feel like I got like a map full of them, I just turn it off. They'll calm down. But now we have the result we're looking for. And now all that's left to do is get these shots in. So in this situation, the one thing you do want to avoid when you're doing this method is you do want to avoid those kabooms or those nukes. So you want to avoid the nukes because you want as many kills as possible. The reason why we want to avoid the nukes. Once you get to about round 8, you typically don't need the Rampage Inducer. So that's just something to think about. I just screwed myself. That's crazy. I got stuck by these tanks right here, and then that one guy was just right there. I was okay, I'm gonna pick this stem shot up. Rampage Inducer is still here. I think we got enough on the map though. Alright, we can slow it down. We got enough here on the map. I'm just gonna train them a bit more. And now, start going for these kills again. Alright, so we got corrosion. We're getting really, really close, guys. We're getting really, really close. It's also a really good method to max out your weapon too. I'm gonna go back over there, turn on the Rampage Inducer. But right before I do that, I'm gonna try to see if I can get some armor. And then a couple more rounds, we might be able to actually upgrade the weapon. Go ahead and get depth perception. It'll help us out in this first area anyways. I think we needed some stun kills, so I'm gonna take the stun instead of the stem. And so we're gonna throw the stun. We're gonna throw the stun right before we get all our kills. But you can take a look at your map, like your mini map. You can take a look at your mini map and see if that's enough zombies that you'll be able to train up to get what you need. I think there's more than enough zombies, so I'm gonna turn it off. So I return them back to normal. It'll be the normal speed. Some of them gonna be running. Some of them gonna be, you know. I don't think I got enough of them with that stem. I'm not happy about. And I don't think those kills counted either. I think I did earn enough to get. Oh no, I didn't. Let's keep going, man. Oh, gotta get him off the ground. Gotta get him off the ground. Definitely. I don't want that. Alright, you want rampage induce for a second? You want to decoy him away while we turn it off. Alright, we got a stun now. So now we can try the little stun method. First we're gonna turn on the rampage. I think there's a fire one. Yeah, he's right in front of it. Be careful with that now. Since it's still induced, I think I'll take that one. And again, I'm just watching the mini map to make sure that they are piling up pretty well. Now I know that there's more than enough on the map. Go ahead and stop it. We're basically gonna stay in this game until we see conviction. Once we see conviction, we can pretty much move on. And I like to start shooting them when they get around this corner right here. It's almost like one way that they can go. That's contamination. So we're about maybe like 5 more away from conviction. And at this point, you don't really need Rampage Inducer because most of them are running anyways. And then right around this like round, you start getting like specials to spawn in and stuff like that. And you don't want them on Inducer. Um, they're pretty disruptive. Even with experience, they're pretty disruptive. Like there's ways around it you can still make it work for you, but they're still disruptive. So yeah, this might be the round that they spawn one in. You can stay here for quite some time. You can stay here really as long as you need. If you have the survivability skills, you can stay here as long as you need. It's constantly zombie spawning, so it'll be good. Got glitch. It ended up taking me down as soon as I got glitched. So I think it's I think it's either 5 or something like that. We got a couple more, just a couple more 20 zombie kills before we get conviction, but it ain't gonna take long. Mm, and so we're looking at conviction here. It says we got to do it like 2 more times, and it says without getting hit 10 times. So this is without getting hit, get 20 or more consecutive kills. That's usually easier when we pop the ring of fire. But it can also be effective with Aether Shroud too. So we're gonna go with Aether Shroud this time. Go back to solo. Mm-mm. It's a damn game. Okay, so I can't revive? Okay, thank you. Of course there's a dumbass right beside me. It spawns right beside me. Let's go ahead and grab Death Perception. We got Conviction. No difficulty, no difficulty. Now we can try to see if I could try to see if I can max out the weapon. It genuinely wouldn't take too long to stay and max out the weapon. It's already like the weapon's already 51. So I could do it for this and then I could do it for the DMR. And I'll be absolutely completely done with all these weapons. And then I still have a little bit more customizing to do for the carve point two, because with the carve point two, I s- uh, I got on a lot of generic stuff, stuff that I think that does enhance the weapon early on, but it's not absolutely the best things that you can put on the weapon. That's a nuke. We don't want to get that. And pass up on nukes. The Carve 2 is a very interesting weapon. It gives me like It gives me like a couple different vibes. It gives me like, okay, so the way the iron sights are set up, the iron sights are set up more like more like a old school like Type 25 or like the old school for Moss. It's not letting me throw anything. I tried to throw what I had, but it didn't let me throw anything, which is crazy. But it gives me like old school for Moss, or old school Type 25 iron sights mixed with like the body of like an actual G11. But I think it resembles mostly a G11 from like Black Ops 1. Out of like all the guns that I mentioned, like as far as like body of the weapon. But and it performs like a G11 too. But it just the iron sights remind me of, you know, like a Type 25 or like a burst from Moss. Let's go ahead and put camos on there. Yes, sir. You just gotta finish the leveling of the car point two, the DMR 14, and I could do that, and I could do that on Outbreak. So I'm not really worried about those. I guess that's enough streaming for today. I'm gonna give you guys an update on my light machine guns. Um, so I've started just a couple of light machine guns. Stoner, RPD, MG82 I haven't really started, and then there's the M60. But I'm gonna give you guys progress using the same methods that I've shown in this video. I'm gonna give you guys a progression video or update on the LMGs, and then when I'm done like maxing out all the weapons here on Cold War Zombies, I'm going to be dropping videos on best class setups for the zombie series, and what I feel like is the most effective ways to get your camos or get progress toward Dark Ether. Um, for zombies mode, right? And then after that, then possibly will either switch over to Black Ops 6 if I get no requests to start working on multiplayer on Cold War, and I'll just probably just start doing Black Ops 6, including Black Ops 6 videos. And hopefully this has been informational. Hopefully it's been somewhat entertaining for some people. If it was, definitely leave a like. Look into the description in the channel for more updates and things of that nature. I will be possibly chopping some of these live streams down into videos, so just don't be too surprised if that does happen. Um, yeah, where I like break down these live streams into like separate videos and stuff of information. But yeah, you guys take it easy. I'll see you soon.